Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is your favorite host Toby, and today I'm here with the Executive Director of the Girl Child Value Support Initiative, and her name is Okay, a very beautiful soul and a very kind soul. So today we're not going to be doing anything much. I'm just going to be asking her a few questions about the NGO. So first of all, what's the Girl Child all about?
Okay, so the Girl Child Value Support Initiative is a non-profit organization that amplifies the voices of women and girls in rural northern communities. We use sports, storytelling, arts, we like stage plays. We also use health initiatives and advocacy with empowerment programs.
Okay, so what's the inspiration behind the whole Girl Child?
The Girl Child Value Support Initiative is bettered on passion. I've always had passion for the girl child, right from being a child, since I was a child. I used to follow my dad for programs in rural communities. So I saw the struggles of young girls at that particular time. And yes, I felt encouraged to help the girl child in northern communities.
So like in the next, let's say 5 years time, where do you see this whole girl child thing going?
My organization is an international organization, as much as we are community-based, but we see ourselves going beyond Nigeria because we use innovative skills, our stories, our culture, the struggles of these young people. We want other people to see so that they can come collectively and join us in our fight and stand with us in solidarity.
So I can get that, okay, this whole girl child thing is mainly about girls.
Yes.
And girls.
Yes.
So but what exactly are you trying to prevent? Like the whole, as I say, rural community, what exactly is happening there and you're trying to change it, or what are you trying to prevent?
Okay, so the major thing that we focus in this organization, our major focus is gender-based violence.
Okay. And
gender-based violence in terms of child marriage, female genital mutilation, rape. Particularly if you've watched any of our stage plays, or if you've heard any of our stories, or any of our sports, any of our activities, you always see that we talk about child marriage, we talk about female genital mutilation, we talk about rape, we talk about different things that affect the girl child in northern communities, because you know that the northern part of Nigeria is like a different area.
Educated.
Yes, not like they're not educated, they're educated, but we want education to be more pronounced.
Okay.
Because if you compare the northern part of Nigeria, you compare the south, or you compare the east, you see that we are actually lacking behind. So it's very important that we educate them, because of course you cannot educate them without preventing gender-based violence.
Yeah.
So that's very important for us as an organization.
Okay, nice. But like you mentioned some stuff, but like I noticed that it also happens to boys too. So why need to start like a new foundation? Why just girl child? Why is it not boy child? Explain.
Okay, so like I said, my organization is birthed from passion. And if you know me, or anybody who grew up with me will tell you that I'm all about the girl child. Even as a small child, if there's something, even in church, there's something that I feel like a girl is supposed to get, and then they give it to a guy because he's a guy, I'll always speak up. When I went to NYC, I had issues in my platoon because they know that I will always stand for the girl child everywhere, anywhere I go to. So it is something that I love. I have worked with young girls, and I see that this is my passion. I don't have to be sincere. We cannot have a society without male and female. So that is why it's very important that we educate the girl child and educate the boy child. But in some of our programs, we educate the boy child, like Pass the Ball, Not Violence. We brought men in the media to talk about gender-based violence and how they can assist in preventing gender-based violence. So yeah.
So it's just like the main focus, girl child,
but we educate boys.
Okay.
Yes.
That's nice. Okay. So the oppression of this whole female thing, how do you think it's going to stop? You know, as you are meeting them, telling them about it, this one, how is it going to stop exactly?
If you remember, I said something about coming together collectively, and I spoke about solidarity.
Okay.
So when we are talking about gender-based violence and women's segregation and all of that, we also try to like promote the whole society coming together, and that is why we use innovative skills, because the old way is not working again. We don't want to just go out and say, oh, we must support women's rights. But when you watch a stage play and you see a dance, you see a drama, you hear songs, it inspires you to know what's happening next. Okay, what's going to happen next? How can I support this? It sticks better. Storytelling, I'm a storyteller, and anybody that knows me will know that I love to tell stories. So when you tell stories, you allow the viewers understand what women and girls are going through. So it helps in the fight. We can't do it alone as an NGO. We need every person in the society to help us in our fight. And that is why we're not just doing it alone. We are taking it out there. We're taking it to the streets. We're taking it to different places, churches, and places of worship in community so that they can understand what we're fighting for and help in our fight.
Okay. I think that's nice. But like, I want to ask you, I noticed in some families that the parents always like try to like secure the girl child. And whereby when they now grow up, they tend to still spoil. I don't even understand. Whereby they don't want them to go this way, they don't want them to go that way. But like the time when they get to university,
they don't explore.
But I feel why is it so? Why not like what can parents do in order not to always look like they are putting their children in bondage? Whereby when they now see the opportunity to come out of that bondage, they get to now do worse than what they don't want to do.
Okay. So I'll start by saying this. I've never been a fan of parents who always protect the girl child and then allow the boys to explore. For instance, in families where they will tell a girl, you must learn how to cook, you must learn how to clean, and then the boy goes to play ball and come back and drops his clothes everywhere. And I actually have a problem with it because I feel like you're raising a good daughter for somebody else's son, but you're not raising a good son for another person's daughter. So there's no balance there. It's very important that parents should show their children love. Now, I understand it's okay to be protective because you don't want to know the society is bad and all of that, but it is also important that you allow them understand how life works. It's not about caging them. Many of them, when you cage them, when you put them in isolation and say, okay, I don't want you to go out, I don't want you to mingle with your friends. When they go to university, you don't see them.
Exactly, they meet new friends.
They meet new friends and they do what they want to do. So teach them the right things. Give them the right tools to help them develop themselves. Then when they go out there, they will do what I don't want to sound spiritual, but the Bible makes us understand that train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it.
Exactly.
So when you train up a child, doesn't mean you should cage the child and hold the child or clutch the child. It means just train up the child. When the child goes out, the child will remember that my parents have trained me well, like and it just flows. They don't have to force it.
Exactly, because I've seen a lot of cases. And I get to understand that, make your child understand that, okay, this is how you're supposed to do. It's not by you just saying, don't go out, don't see boys, don't do this. Let her understand that, okay, don't go this way. In as much as you're seeing boys, who avoid some certain things. Okay, so that's nice. So I pray that every girl out there will try to be like a good person. They should not go the wrong way. And I just pray that the organization is going to touch a lot of lives. And I want to thank you for having you on my show. Really appreciate you. I'm sure my viewers are blessed with this little engagement. And I'm sure they will do more in helping girl child.
Yes, please, let me just say this. Anywhere you go, please support the rights of women and girls. And I will not finish. I can never stop talking without saying this. To every girl suffering from any form of violence, we say to you, we love you and we will not give up the fight. We will continue fighting for the rights of women and girls all around the world, all around Nigeria, in our communities. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Precious, for having us.
Thank you.
We're happy.